I guess we could start.
I thought you were recording already.
I am recording.
Oh, you're opening it with that, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was going to open with, I guess. Can you beat it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, cool. And you're listening to episode 102 of Buffer Buddies. We're watching Never Too Young, Too Die, Too Day, Too Fast, Too Furious, Too Much, Too Little, Too Late. I'm Jared from UpDownLeftDie. Up, down, too left, too die.
I'm Tiffany. Also from that too.
Also from that. We got what? I'm gonna look at the wrong Discord. Oh, we just got Chris. Just Chris in the. Oh shoot! I think
Chris always comes through.
Chris always there. Thanks, Chris. Always shouting us out on Twitter, all that stuff. Yeah. If you guys don't know what this is, Buffer Buddies is a collaborative movie watching podcast. I like that. That's how I'm going to start saying this now. It's a collaborative movie watching podcast where you could be on it if you want to be. Go to bufferbuddies.com and also tell all your friends about it as well. You don't want to be on it, but maybe they want to be on it. We record currently at 8 p.m. Pacific time Friday nights. A little bit late for anyone else, maybe like East Coast stuff. But if you've got nothing better to do, watch a movie with us and have some fun. Yeah. So tonight we're watching, Never Too Late to Die. I got this.
Never too date to lie.
never lied, never died, too young, too late.
Too fast, too furious.
Yes, all that. I got this movie from How Did This Get Made? Because they watched it, and I think it's just I didn't understand. Most of the time I'm like, oh, I don't need to watch a movie. I like their rendition of it better. But they're like, it's like James Bond's son or something like that, but it's like bad. It's really weird. It just sounded like a fun movie overall, and so
is it actually James Bond's kid?
It's not approved by them, I don't think. Or whoever. Like it's just like someone went, "What if James Bond had a kid?" So I'm just gonna hit the play button so we can get on with this. But okay. So loud.
The lion roars.
Big old lion roars. Why are you so loud, lion?
Okay, so already from this like intro text or whatever, those are pretty rounded letters. That wasn't Comic Sans, is it?
Oh, I missed it. Maybe.
It's pretty rounded letters.
Oh, that's wow. They definitely filmed this in the day and just turned down the brightness in post. To make it look like
real,
it was
at least that's real fire.
Well, they cut to actual like nighttime, but that was the Hoover Dam, I think. But it was clearly filmed in the day, and someone just went, turn down the exposure. Oh, there you go, it's nighttime. This looks like a set or something like that. Maybe Hollywood, definitely nighttime.
So, what do you know about this movie?
That's someone that like is famous, I think, but like no one knew it for like the longest time. Stream paused. Hold on. Let me fix this. Wait, what is this? Oh, I don't have subtitles. Damn. Really? Oh, bummer.
3-channel radioactive waste. So it goes.
Are you sure? Are you sure this isn't like Rocky Horror Picture Show?
No, but like it might be inspired from that because it's like.
I'm gonna poison your water.
Oh, that's like that's Gene Simmons.
Oh, I see.
Something like that. We're like Paul. This is one of those episodes where I reference How Did This Get Made a lot. Although their episode I've had this on the list for a long time, so I don't remember that episode very much. But it was like half the people in the audience and half the people on the podcast didn't know that was Gene Simmons until like way later into the movie. And they're like, that was like a twist, but it's like not a twist in the movie.
Yeah.
It's a twist outside of the movie or something weird like that. I don't know. I don't really remember much from the episode, but it's definitely
okay.
So I think it's somewhat in the future, I believe. I think. And I don't really, that's it. That's all I know.
Cool. In the future. Got it.
Who did you give the disc to?
So I originally got this confused with Never Stop Stoppin' or whatever.
Oh yeah. Never Stopping. But we watched that one.
I wasn't there.
Oh, I think we watched that one. Pop Star Never Stop. Never. Yeah, we definitely watched that. Did. I don't remember it, but we did watch it.
Yeah, I think this was pre-Buffer Buddies though. I want to say
Never Stop.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's a movie. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to go to Podchaser. I'm going to podchaser.com and I'm going to use the beta sign-up code Buffer Buddies to get access to the feed.
I don't remember listening to that episode then.
Fake fan doesn't listen to all 102 episodes. How do I use this website? Oh, episodes.
You have to say it step by step.
Oh, okay. So I went to podchaser.com and I searched for the podcast Buffer Buddies. Then I landed on the page where you could see my face, Austin's face. Tiffany, you're just a cartoon man without a face. And then for some reason, Jason Mantzoukas got auto-tagged, and I did not remove him as a creator. So he's credited on our podcast for some reason. And I'm not gonna change that. He could change that if he wants, but I'm not gonna change that. And then now I went to episodes, and now I'm searching for Pop Star Never Stopping episode 7.
Man, was I in that one?
Let's see. Well, I don't know because you didn't correctly set up your credits, so I don't know.
Okay, this was before I correctly set it up credits.
Well, no one set up their credits correctly. Like, I would love it if everyone did go through and correctly like credited whether they were not on the episodes, but that's 103 episodes for you to do. It'd take you all day. But I think you, me, and Rest are all just credited on like every episode.
That's pretty.
Regardless.
Oh, I see. So I could have been there.
You could. I have no idea without playing the episode, which I could do, and then it could be part of this episode. We have like the episode 102 featuring episode 7. Oh, that's that guy from Full House.
It's Mario Lopez. I don't think we like him anymore. I think there's something happened recently. I think he's canceled. Mario Lopez.
It's a Mario. I'm canceled.
Summer.
What are you searching for? I'm searching Mario Lopez canceled.
I also searched Mario Lopez canceled.
Damn it.
After Mario Lopez canceled by PC police for saying 3-year-olds can't decide their own gender. I guess he said some like.
Oh, PC police!
Stuff.
I was very confused with that statement. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Why would the police stop him? Why are the police canceling people? That's not their job.
The politically correct police. But I think he was under fire for. Oh, he did apologize. He did apologize.
That doesn't seem like the worst thing, comparatively speaking.
From what I remember, he did say something that it also sounded like one of those things where you're just like, I don't think he's aware of what he's really saying. You know what I mean? Like, it probably didn't. It wasn't supposed to come off that way.
Oh, here's the website. Is Mario Lopez canceled? Oh, you vote. You vote on it. Oh, we can teach you. More people are voting that he's canceled and not canceled on this website. But also, that's probably catered to the readers of this website. That I don't know what this website is.
I agree that what he said is transphobic, but I have a feeling that's not what he meant. But yeah. It could be one of those things where it's like, oh, he's only apologizing because people are mad. You know what I mean?
Oh, this website also has a poll. Does Sharknado top Jaws? Yes. Oh gosh, I'm in the minority with that one.
Jaws?
88.4% are Team Jaws. Couldn't have predicted that one coming. Wow, look at his little watch he has.
Oh wow, this is like, I feel like this is one of the rare cases where celebrity apologies actually like sound like good apologies.
I keep on my stuff is for real.
That's not, yeah, I guess not that he fixed it, but I think people were satisfied with his apology, and therefore he's like semi-canceled or something like that.
What would that be called? Pending?
Pending cancellation?
I don't. Yeah, it's like, well, you're either canceled or you're not, but if you're in between, you gotta have like a pending status or something like that. I don't know.
Bubblegum.
Like almost canceled, or like what's the development hell?
Yeah, it's something like that. Okay, so this guy makes like all these gadgets, but he has like a straight up like grenade launcher in his room in college because he made it. And it's like, how is this kid not arrested?
Oh, are they supposed to be kids?
I think they're like college, yeah.
I see. College kids. I guess they would be kids to us.
This white chocolate bar though. I forgot to tell you.
Is he eating chocolate? What is that?
I don't know. He said something about a chocolate bar. I really wish I had subtitles. This is on Amazon with X-Ray, but I couldn't get that to work. I love that. That's those are the best movies when we watch them on Amazon. We have the X-Ray and we're like, who's that? And we just click on the button.
Yeah, that would have been amazing. Amazing.
I'm gonna skip ahead. This sucks. Wait, hold on. I definitely want to see all the gadgets though, and this guy makes all the gadgets.
How about we skip every time? Is Mario Lopez the main character?
I believe so. I believe he is the son, like he's James Bond's son.
Here, I'm proposing something.
Okay, yes, we could try this.
So canceled.
Canceled movie.
Why don't we skip every time?
Okay.
If he's in a scene with someone else, then we keep it. But if it's just him, then we skip it.
I feel like I feel like that's the opposite end. Like I feel like maybe one was skipping him always was too extreme. But maybe when is he not going to be in a scene with someone else?
Here,
I don't know. Hey, does he look like no one's going to get this listening to the podcast, so just tune this out. But does Mario Lopez look a little bit like Average Joe? He's got the same jawline.
Eyes? I don't know. I have face blindness.
I was like, he looks familiar, and I think that's what I think.
I think they have the same, like, what's the word? Like, demeanor? Or, like, how they...
Like, kind of like always
attitude,
like smiling a little bit? Yeah, okay. To me, it's like that in the jawline. I'm going to say that.
I'll be okay, Coach.
You about an hour. Can you work out the kinks?
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I think they were also saying in the other HEGTGM podcast that like, so he does all these gymnastic stuffs, but like it doesn't really like pay off in the movie or something like that. He doesn't like kill somebody with gymnastics or something stupid. I don't really know, but I guess we're not going to know because we're not going to watch the movie in its entirety.
It's definitely a thing. So is this basically someone made like fanfic and then just made a movie?
I feel like that's like kind of a loosely like, cause maybe what it is. Cause I feel like that's kind of that's how I interpret it. I'd be like, that stupid thing fell off the wall. Oh no, don't run over there. Haven't you learned anything from fireworks? Once it's lit, you're done.
Once it's lit, that's it. I've made a slogan for you.
Yes, thank you. Once it's lit, that's it. Get out.
Showtime, citizens.
What were we talking? Oh yeah, that's how I interpreted it. Someone's like, James Bond's cool, but what if his son? It's like Spy Kids, because the parents are spies, and then the kids had to become spies. I feel like that's
spy young adult.
Yeah, spy YA fiction.
The music is pretty bad.
It's very like 80s movie thing.
It's not the best.
I always love, it's such like an 80s movie, like cut to the welding torch flame, cut back, cut to the welding torch flame. It implies that he's welding.
Oh no, he got shot in the leg and then punched in the face.
Was that like his inner thigh? That's what it looked like.
It looked very close to the crotch.
I do like, I'm going to shoot this guy, and he's like, I have a welding torch.
But rather than do anything about it.
Yeah, I'm so confused. Oh boy, his teammate betrayed him. Team fire, team killer.
Oh man, a friendly fire?
Yeah, friendly fire, whatever.
Team killer.
Well, team killer is a thing. TK, don't TK.
Oh, I see. So I was reading, those Alien comics?
What?
The Alien comics?
The Alien, like that, those ones that are like, why is it purring?
Like the two literal, super literal ones.
Yeah.
So I've been reading like a bunch of those.
Yeah, they're great.
And the one phrase that I really liked was elevated hand slap.
Oh yeah, instead of a high five.
Yeah. And I kept saying stuff around the office to see if people could translate, and like only some people understood.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, it's very. I'm at the point where I'm just like, I don't care about anything anymore.
Yeah, you should just start like Twitch streaming from the office one day.
Oh my
just,
gosh!
During the last week, just be like, "What are you doing?" I'm live. That'd be such a good be like, oh man, stream title is like I'm streaming at work. How long till I get fired?
Yeah.
And then I bet you'll get like 100 views.
That would be very, very interesting. It would have to be the last day though.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Like if I want.
He's like, you're bleeding in your leg. Oh, it's just fine. Would be in so much pain. He was so able to walk around.
Maybe he's just maybe he's one of those people who can't feel pain.
Yeah, maybe he's one rare person. Wow, this is is that James Bond? Is that like his dad? Is that the symbolism?
It's a symbolism, or is it one of those situations where everything is happening the same? Period.
Well, it's like
so.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Cutting between the bandage and then the young bandage. He's bandaging up his wrist.
Young bandage.
Old bandage and young bandage.
Because what I was gonna say is that Mario Lopez is gonna do gymnastics, and his dad is, while he's fighting, is also doing the same gymnastics.
Yeah, his dad's gonna do like a quad backflip. Wait, John Stamos.
Yes. Wait. Oh shoot! I've been calling him the wrong person.
Yeah, I was a little bit confused too, but I just kind of went with it.
It's not. Oh no! It's another.
It's John Stamos, not Mario. Yeah, I thought, I'm like, I don't think that's right, but
that's
Tiffany
hilarious.
usually knows more than me in this regard. He's not canceled. This is not the right person, right? Okay.
It's not.
Wow, you just Tiffany wrecked yourself.
I did another one. That's pretty funny. I guess it makes sense because Mario Lopez is a lot younger.
Yeah.
I knew Full House. Did we say Full House?
Yes.
Okay. I just said the wrong name.
Is John Stamos canceled? I think he's fine.
Yeah, I remember because he's one of my sister's biggest celebrity crushes, and she said that she saw him at Universal Studios or something, walking down the stairs, and she was at the bottom of the stairs, and when she looked up at him, her eyes got all big. But he noticed, and then you saw his face full of dread.
Oh no! What?
He didn't want to. He was busy, or he didn't want to meet a fan or whatever. I don't think she said anything, but it was just really funny.
It'd be great if he turned around and went back upstairs, try to go back the way he was going.
Nor did his mother.
Right, just run backwards.
Yeah.
You're threatening to kill Lance. I'm not threatening, sweetie.
I think that's supposed to be James Bond. Or his dad? I'm assuming. I'm gonna make that assumption. That assumption is not gonna pay off because I'm gonna skip. Man, these parts are boring. Oh, someone's dead. Is it all blurry for you? I don't know why it does that.
It was, but now it's fun.
Oh, I think his dad dead. I think that old dude died.
But you know what it sounds like? It kind of sounds like Kingsman.
Yeah, it's like Kingsman, but I think bad.
But yeah, like where the spoilers for Kingsman, I guess. The dad dies, he gets enlisted.
Wait. In Kingsman, was his dad a Kingsman?
His dad saved. Yes, I think.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
yes, because he got the ring. But his dad saved Harry Hart or whatever his name was.
Right.
I pray for the dead, especially. May those who have been dear to me in life find a place.
I do like skipping from an interrogation to the funeral.
Well, that
I think
obviously didn't.
I can fill in the blanks.
He doesn't rat.
You never get away. Funeral. Ba, 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 ba. What was the funeral song?
Wait,
Ba, 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 ba,
that's very different.
it's the same like key or whatever. Same chords.
Sure.
Da, 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 da.
The money's in the custodian account that your Aunt Hillary and I will manage until you're 21 years old.
Oh, is he like a bajillionaire now?
Be on food stamps either. And of course, that doesn't take into account your farm up in Ojai.
You know what? I'm gonna look it up. What is this movie called? Never the number 2, late, the number 2, and then die,
Whatnot.
and then
Too
TOO.
Fast, Too Furious. Kingsman. I'm gonna see if anyone else caught the.
Oh, you can look up a fanfic?
Lost control of the country.
Yes.
Bullshit.
Oh, iHeartRadio said Kingsman is just a copy of an old movie.
Who, pray tell, did he work for?
Oh no, a movie is a copy of another one.
Did anyone else
Justification for it.
notice this? I
Oh my
guess?
gosh, there is you. Oh my gosh, you will never believe how many. Oh my gosh.
What?
So I Google. There's so many fan fictions
Oh no.
that are titled "Never Too Late."
Kidding, I own a farm.
It's like every single person. Never Too Late, Chapter 1, Preface. Death, a Twilight fanfic. Never Too Late, Chapter 1, Necessary, a Twilight fanfic. Never Too Late, Chapter 1, Default, Chapter. I don't know what the I'm only reading the Google results, so they're all cut off. Is Never Too Late, or is it, Chapter 1, a Harry Potter fanfic? It's Never Too Late, Chapter 1, New Developments. Never Too Late, Chapter 1, a Harry Potter fanfic. Never Too Late, Chapter 1, a Naruto fanfic. Bookmarking that. We're going to read that in a second. Never Too Late, Chapter 1, Late Nights, a Hey Arnold fanfic. We're also going to read that one. Never Too Late, Chapter 1, the beginning, a Naruto fanfic. Never Too Late, Chapter 1, a Thunderbirds fanfic. That's the end of page 1, turning to page 2 of Google. Never Too Late to Start Again, Chapter 1. Never Too Late, Chapter 1, a Twilight fanfic. Never Too Late, a Code Loco fanfic. Never Too Late When You're Young. Never Too Late, a Final Fantasy 7 fanfic. Never Too Late, Chapter 1, Marvel Cinematic. Never Too 2 pages of Google results. All right.
Well, it's just like it's like a copy of a copy, right?
Yeah. Okay. So both these Naruto and the Hey Arnold fanfic are rated Fiction T, which I
Wait.
believe.
Say Hey Arnold?
Yes, Hey Arnold.
Oh.
Suitable for 13-year-olds. Okay, those are fine. They're clean. Oh my gosh, these are so long. Can I send you this? Can we read it like a script?
I'm afraid of acting out a scene. Oh, you said it's
They're
G-rated, right?
They're T. Yeah, 13
Okay.
and up.
Sure. Give me
Well,
like 2 seconds though.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the link.
Send it
And
to me, and then
then
I'll.
briefly read through it. I'm gonna do the same.
Okay, sounds good.
While also trying to do podcasts and keep up with that. But where are you? I don't know what's happening on the movie now, though. Breaking Bad movie came out today. Yes, it did. El Camino, which I also drove on a street on my way home called El Camino, and I went, it's a sign. I don't know what that sign means, but it's a sign.
What's going on here?
Okay, where'd you send it?
Discord, personal message. The first one is Naruto, and the second one is Hey Arnold.
Okay, I'm looking at the Naruto one.
Okay.
Oh, how does this work? Does it just go through? Oh, I see.
Well, it's not meant to be a script, but there is a lot of quotes, and I'm thinking maybe we could.
Hold on. Hold on.
Does this get good?
I'm very nervous. Hold on.
I'm hoping.
Oh no! Oh
No, is he passing on this one?
Well, my first warning, what is it? Warning sign? Red flag is Sakura at the ripe age of 18.
What do I mean? People
Hold on. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Who are you guys? What's going on? Relax. What's going on here?
Yeah, I'm trying to I'm not seeing anything that seems.
There's nothing
bad,
just awkward.
That's to me. Well, I mean, that's what I kind of expect. We could also check out the Hey Arnold one and see how that one goes.
The Hey Arnold one is in first person, which I hate in books.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, is it like? Oh, yeah. I wanted to I don't want to be.
I tell my 9-year-old daughter, wait, what?
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't force this connection.
But I like the disclaimer. I do not own Hey Arnold.
Oh, good. That's the thing that makes you so frustrated online is when people steal content and they go, all rights to the copyright owners. Oh, cool. You didn't even give them credit. You just said all rights. It's still, you're breaking the law still. It's frustrating as hell when people do that.
Yeah.
They don't even say who it is. I'd at least be like, hey, I don't own this song, but it is by this awesome band, whatever. But instead there's it's not mine. It's whoever it is. Why don't put nothing?
Yeah, it doesn't save you.
It doesn't save you, and it doesn't help anyone at all. You're not even at least giving them exposure. You're not even at least. It's I just hate it. I'm like, why did you do that? What do you think you're doing?
Yeah.
This is difficult. I think, hold on.
Well, I don't know how we'll do the first person one.
Excuse me.
Oh, well, I was going to say, I feel like the first person one is you know what? Let's just do both.
Okay. They're long.
They are really long.
Oh, their house has like a spaceship crashing alarm sound.
I'm not.
Oh, and there's a gun in the where you cook. That gun would be covered in grease. It was above the stove.
Maybe the stove is fake.
No, it's all fake. Why is she still not wearing a shirt? Wow, she's very steady with that gun. It is not moving.
She's actually a robot.
For listeners, it cut to a view of a scope from a gun, and it was steady. It was not moving.
It wasn't even steady. It was just not a flat image.
It was static. Yeah, it was static. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just start off reading, and then you can jump in when whatever.
Okay.
Should I say should I give credit where credit due?
Sure. Yeah. No. Credit to the person who wrote this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I'm being the person.
Oh, I see.
I'm being whatever. Credit to whoever wrote it.
No. If people want to look this up, they can just look up "Never Too Late" fan fiction.
Good. Yeah, it's on one of the pages of Google.
Okay. Should I also give the author's note?
Yeah, I think it's probably needed. Do we need a safe word that's an abort?
I think we're fine.
Okay.
I think Naruto would be that safe word, though.
Okay.
He's not in this story.
Wait, who's she talking to then? I thought it was her.
Everyone but, right?
Oh, I thought it was just her and someone else.
Oh, wait. No, it is. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, it'll become clear as we read this.
I'm just going to jump straight into the beginning of the fan. She wiped the sweat off her brow and sighed with satisfaction at the scenery in front of her. The branches beneath her feet supported her petite figure, and a nice warm breeze swept past her, brushing the fringes of her pink strands across her forehead. She stared off at the village before her. It had been too long. It was even bigger than she remembered it to be. 2 years ago, Konoha was struck by a deadly attack from pain, which left the entire village in rubble and debris. But now Konoha has blossomed into a bustling metropolis, bursting with power and prosperity. She smiled wryly to herself, closing the space between her and her beloved village. Her feet hurtled from branch to branch until she gracefully landed on the dirt path leading up to the main gate.
Is that necessary? Is that necessary to like fly in the trees?
It's not necessary, but so far it's not. It's not
bad writing. Yeah, I'm actually a little bit disappointed. This is more descriptive and better held up than I hoped it would be. I was hoping for like this disastrous train wreck.
Yeah, we should have looked for a disaster train wreck one. But anyways, it had been too long. There was no one to greet her at the gate. She remained a quiet, stealthy return and remembered her duty to report back to Tsunade and then get checked up at the hospital. Sakura, the ripe age of 18, was now a stunning kunoichi who surpassed all expectations. She was the most sought after medical ninja, and her name was known throughout the village. Her emerald eyes sparkled. This is so much. Her emerald eyes sparkled under thick black lashes, and her lips were a deep rosy pink. The pastel strands were now past her shoulders, gleaming in the sunlight as she hastily made her way to her master's office. She was no longer the weak little girl who constantly protected by her teammates. She no longer let her tears get the better of her. That was a different time. It was different now. Everything about her was different. Raising her fist to the mahogany-colored door. They spelled color with a U, by the way.
Oh, forget it. I don't want to do this.
Sakura couldn't help chuckle at herself. Years of concentration and hard work was reflected in her last mission, and when Tsunade would see her appear before her without a single scratch, it would really mean something. The mission itself wasn't an easy one either. She spent the entire 7 months in a war zone, covered up to her neck in blood and sweat, healing the wounded and teaching all there was about medicine and healing. The battlefield, this is definitely not like the room through the dog's eyes.
I was hoping for more of that.
The battlefield had dyed her hands red for the first 4 months of her mission. It was a bloody, gory experience. Knock, knock. That's you.
All right, give me 1 second.
You weren't following along, were you?
All right, knock, knock. Come in, came the immediate reply.
Sakura turned the handle and stepped in. Tsunade-sama. There was silence for a good 4 seconds.
Sakura
watched her master's surprised face. I hate this. Surprised face shift into a confident smile. Is that me or you?
I think it's me. Welcome back.
Sakura closed her eyes for a second, but fatigue came out victorious.
Why are you closing your eyes? That's a weird thing to do instead of responding.
The fatigue is coming out victorious, and I'm trying to fight to stay conscious. When she awoke,
maybe you should have ran through the trees and just walked on the path like a normal person.
Guess what I am? Do you see what you see?
I guess she fell asleep, so she's awake now. I'm awake now. I'm hearing a soft beeping heart monitor.
Did you say nothing?
What are we doing? Are we just making up dialogue?
I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of going in and out of it.
Anyways, hours before, the nurse had hooked her up to an IV and monitored her pulse to see if her body was in tip-top shape, and indeed, she was absolutely fine. The sun was setting, which casted the entire room in a soft orange glow. It had been months since she'd seen Naruto, and she missed him. At the point of her life, he was her home, and she loved him dearly like a little brother. Something would have happened to him. If he was suddenly struck down dead, she would probably lay down beside him and wait for death to take her too. Parentheses, but not until she tried reviving him first, of course. End parentheses. Sakura swung her legs over the side of the bed and pondered a little. This was a bad idea.
Yeah, you want to find a different one?
Yeah.
It's not.
Maybe like a.
It's not great. Let's see. There's a Harry Potter one. Let's see about some of these. That one is Harry Potter K+. I can't remember. Is that good or bad?
I don't know. I was assuming it's like kids.
Yeah, kids. 9. Okay, that's even safer. Yeah. Man, I wish we had listeners that would send us in funny fanfic to read that was like relevant to the movie in some way. I think that would be a really fun segment. It's so hard to figure out if it's good or bad. But I feel like big paragraphs is like a sign of like decent writing. I want like a bunch of one lines.
I think you need to look for ones that say like funny or something like that. I don't know.
Well, my favorite thing is like the ones that aren't intentionally funny, like that one guy that art I found that was like the big Misty and stuff like that. Like, I want that. It's great. Oh man, disclaimer, J.K. Rowling owns all. Yes,
you know what?
We don't need to know that. Reviews, faves. Because that's the problem too, is like reviews and faves and follows and stuff like that. People might be faving it and following it because it's funny.
That's true. Hey, how about instead you workshop this out with me?
Okay.
So my coworker, he gave me a riddle and I couldn't figure it out.
Okay.
I think he told it to me wrong. So I looked it up and I'm gonna just read it to you. You ready?
Do you know it now? Do you know the answer?
I don't know the answer. I don't know. I want to workshop with you.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Well, James Bond logic.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne.
You can be. I'll be Mario Lopez. You can be John Stamos.
Okay, cool.
Hey,
I heard you were canceled.
I have tapes of all your shows.
I made a terrible mistake. 100 prisoners.
Accept your apology.
100 prisoners are stuck in the prison in solitary cells. The warden of the prison got bored one day and offered them a challenge. He will put one prisoner per day selected at random, and the prisoner can be selected more than once, into a special room with a light bulb and a switch which controls the light bulb. No other prisoners can see or control the light bulb. The prisoner in the special room can either turn on the bulb, turn off the bulb, or do nothing. On any day, the prisoners can stop this process and say, every prisoner has been in the special room at least once. If that happens to be true, all prisoners will be set free. If it's false, all prisoners get executed. The prisoners are given some time to discuss and figure out a solution. How do they ensure they all go free? Wow, he read this to me very wrong.
Okay, I figured I know the answer.
So my thing was, if the light is on, that's one. If the light is off, that's another, right? That's like another indicator of whatever.
Okay. But I think you're getting ahead. Okay, I think you're getting ahead of yourself here. First off, the warden doesn't have that kind of power to decide whether or not people live or die or go free. So that's the solution. He can't do any of that. So I did it.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't matter. You're like, well, we've all been in there. And he's like, you're wrong,
Jared,
but I also can't kill you.
I swear, if that's the answer, I'm going to be so mad.
Okay. Let's write this down because you visually see it. Okay. So how are they selected to go in that room?
Randomly.
Oh, prisoners. Okay.
But they can be selected more than once.
Yeah. Random selection. It's not like a permutation. It's I guess if they wasn't random and they couldn't be selected more than once, you just wait 100 days. Okay. And then they get light, on, off, or nothing. Okay. They all need to be in there. Okay. So let's see. If you pick one prisoner and they turn it on.
Do you want me to, I screen cap I can send it to you.
Oh, sure. I guess that would kind of help me. You put one prisoner selected at random in a special room with the light bulb and a light switch controls light bulb. No prisoners can see the light bulb. The prisoner in the special room turn on or off, do nothing. Any day prisoner can stop the process. The prisoners can stop the process. If it's true, all the prisoners are set free. If false, all the prisoners are executed. The prisoners are given sometimes. Okay. Okay. So on, off, or nothing. So let's work through this. So randomly selected. In this case, random means, or I'm just going to go with the first guy. So prisoner number one goes in there and he leaves it on. I always hate these. I'm actually not great at riddles. I wish I was. I wish I could say I was. So let's say he leaves it on. I guess that's the initial state. And then someone else is randomly picked. In this case, it's number 2. And he goes in there, it's on. Interesting. Yeah. I want to say it's something like they leave it off unless they've been in there twice and then they leave it on.
Okay, so I lied and I said I wasn't gonna look at the answer, but I looked at the answer.
Oh boy.
I think you're on the right track.
Okay. Now I have this pressure. We're not working on it together.
Well, you know what? I was stuck on, wait a minute, the warden doesn't have the power to do that. Maybe that's the answer.
It's a answer for sure.
I had to go
It's
see
not
if
in the
it was
spirit
right
of
or
the
not.
game, but it's technically correct. Okay, so yeah, here's my idea. This is the simplest thing I could come up with. If you go in there and it's your first day in there, you leave it on. If it's off, then it means someone was in there twice. Wait, can't they just? Oh, because they can't talk to each other after this thing starts, right?
I think so.
Okay, it's interesting. So how do you convey to the other people? So you go in there like a bunch of times, and it's on. But you don't know. Yeah, how do you know? 100 days go by. What if you just wait 200 days? Statistically, everyone would have got in by then. I was just like, okay, we'll just wait 2 years, and then we'll go free like 10 years early. I'm assuming they're like murderers or something like that. I don't know if you get off for good behavior and murder.
I don't know. Well, in Silent Hill, one of the Silent Hills, the guy, he murdered another guy and he got out with good behavior.
Yeah. That's also a video game.
That's true. It's scary. It's a scary game.
Our video game has the most accurate legal system simulation you've ever seen. The legal system is up to code. They've hired extensive research to verify that this is, in fact, what would have happened. Also, there's monsters in the game.
Yeah. Anyways.
I don't know, because my problem is, like, if they can't talk to each other, I don't know how you would even know. If everyone only has information for themselves and the previous person, I don't know how you would chain that together. There's so many unknown variables. Because you go...
Okay, so you want the answer?
No. So you leave it...
Okay.
Let's say I go in there, first time, leave it on. Second time, someone else goes in there, it's on.
I go in there.
Yeah, you go in there, and you're like, okay, it's on. So that's me and the other person. Rest of Peace goes in there, and it's on. And he goes, okay, that means...
So far, we've all done nothing.
We've all done nothing. We've just left it on, yeah. I go back in there, right? So I turn it off, right? Mm-hmm. And
so
then...
if you've been in there before, you turn it off.
Turn it off. All right, so then I know... I know that, like, so far... See, that's the thing. I don't know about anyone. And so then someone else goes in there and it's off. So they go, okay, so that last person's been in there before. But they don't know. It could have been the same person all three times previously. Mm-hmm. They don't know that. They don't know that's not true. So I don't know how they would know. They can only make this.
You want a hint?
Yeah.
You're on the right track. Invert that, all of that.
Okay, if it's off, then you turn it on. I don't see how that helps at all.
Okay. So, rather than if you've been in it before you turn it on, or you flip the switch, if you've been in before, you don't switch anything.
Oh, okay. So every time you flip it, so I go in there, I turn it on. You go in there, you turn it off. Recipes goes in there, turns it on. Oh, because then you count the number of days, and it should be even, odd, right? Even days should be on, odd days should be off.
No, too much. Too much? Bring it back, take it back.
But you're saying if it's your first time in there, you flip it, no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay, you flip it no matter what. And then I've been in there, and I don't flip it. And then you go in there, and then it's the opposite of what you expected.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and then you flip it. But that's what I'm saying, though. Now it's out of sync. Now it's not synced up with what it used to be. I hate riddles. What am I holding on for?
I'm reading it.
I don't know what this movie is. It's like Mad Max. It's so weird. This movie's a riddle. Why was he just sitting in the car while she was doing all the fighting? Jonathan Stamos. So I get the impression that this lady's like the actual spy and he doesn't know anything and he's just kind of dead weight. I'm going to skip ahead. But now he's in a house and he's fighting. Kick.
Is this living up to your expectations?
No, this is real boring. Oh, wow. What is this guy wearing? He looks crazy.
He does look like more of a hero than...
Yeah, he looks actually
Mario
like a
Lopez.
superhero.
Okay, I'm going to read you the answer. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You select one prisoner as a counter. Right? That's what you were doing. Every time any prisoner is selected other than the counter, they follow these steps. If they have never turned on the light bulb before and the light bulb is off, they turn it on. If not, they don't do anything. If the counter is selected and the light bulb is already on, he adds 1 to his count and turns off the bulb. If the bulb is off, he sits there and whatever. The day his count reaches 99, he calls the warden and tells him every prisoner has been in that special room at least once.
I don't totally follow.
So every time a prisoner enters the room,
Yeah, they turn it on.
they turn it on.
Okay.
This way, every prisoner turns on the bulb only once. When the counter enters and sees the bulb on, he knows that one new prisoner has entered the room.
This would take forever then, right?
Yeah.
This would take, honestly, I feel like it would take, I think you could just guess at 300 days and be like, I think it's all right. I feel like that's quicker than having the counter would have to enter the room 99 times, right?
Yeah.
99 times, that would take like 1,000 days. It's like 100 times 100, I think, are the odds of the amount of time, like statistically.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It seems like that would guarantee, because I guess if you're gonna die, you would want to be safe. But it's like it's yeah. I guess mathematically it makes sense, but it seems like a dumb plan. Why don't they just riot and kill the warden?
Yeah.
He can't stop all of us. Raid Area 51.
I'm messaging him right now.
The warden?
Yeah, I'm messaging the warden.
Quick, they're gonna rise up. Who gave him that idea? No, don't give him that idea. Oh boy, if they ever found out that it's 1 versus 100, oh, I'd be in for it. I'm all the guards. I just wear a mustache. They think there's like 50 guards. They're all just me. I just throw my voice. Yeah, in that room of the light bulb, and they're in there one day, they're going to be like, wait a minute, I've never seen more than one guard in the room at the same time.
And then it's the Spider-Man picture where they're just pointing at each other.
Yeah, he's like, wait a minute, I think all the guards are the same person. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, this is an interesting room.
Brain exercise.
Yeah. It's very complicated. That's a very complicated riddle. I don't enjoy those as much because there's so many moving parts. It's
Yeah,
hard
I like
to,
the fun, silly ones.
it's hard to,
Like-
it's hard to maintain that in your brain. It's one of those ones you really should have like a piece of paper and you should be like drawing some stuff.
Yeah. I really like the ones that are just like the ones that trick you.
Yeah. That one's like more math. Like that's like a programming puzzle, which like I guess I could have came up with that solution. It just, I didn't like it because it's not efficient, but it's the only way to guarantee in such an inefficient system.
You were on the right track.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking. I thought there'd be a clever, simpler solution, but I don't think there is in that case. So it's just like you just hope that the counter gets counted, goes in there, and he goes 1, and then everyone else goes in there, and he goes in there again, and he's like 2. It could be because I'm sorry. Yeah, worst case scenario, everyone goes in there, and he goes in there once. Like let's say it's linear, and he's number 100. So it's 100, then him, then 100, then him, then 100, then him, then 100, then him. Yeah, worst case scenario, it takes 1,000 days. I think. Let's see if I remember statistics. So it's 100. So it's 10,000 days, right? You'd have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 10,000 days. That's 27 years.
Oh my gosh!
Worst case scenario.
Yeah.
I think I could be wrong. I think statistically, though, on average, it's going to take 13 years. So most of them probably be let out for the sentence by then. Or you could take my way and then wait I don't know, what's let's 365. I'd say wait about a year and a half and then just say I think probably everyone's gone in.
Here. What has a face and 2 hands, no arms or legs?
Wait, say that again.
What has a face, 2 hands, no arms or legs?
Sonic with his arms and legs cut off.
I guess so. That's not wrong.
I know. That's how you game riddles. You're right every time.
What 5-letter word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it? I like this one. This one's silly.
What 5-letter word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it?
Yeah.
Oh, like Too Fast, Too Furious. When you take out 2 and replace with the number 2, you add 2.
Yeah.
2 letters. Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
I like this one because the answer is in the question.
Okay.
What 5-letter word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it?
What 5-letter word becomes shorter? Is it shorter?
It's short, yeah.
It's short becomes shorter. That's pretty great.
Yeah. What word begins and ends with an E but only has 1 letter?
E. It's only one that could work.
Oh, this one's silly. An envelope. Envelope.
Wait.
Begins and ends with the E. Envelope has 1 letter.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, like a letter inside of an envelope. It only has 1. No?
There's multiple letters inside of that word.
Not like a letter. No, a letter. Like a dear Mr.
This lady takes off her top a lot in this movie. But she's not naked. She's I've been looking at a. She was walking around in a bra earlier. Now she's in a bikini. It's very weird. It seems extravagant.
Oh, here's a related one. What starts with a P, ends with the E, and has thousands of letters?
The complaint to the PE teacher at school.
No, post office.
Post office. Okay.
Wait,
is it saying what word though?
It just says what. What starts with a P.
What starts? Okay. It's if you set up the context what word, that doesn't make any sense. But I get it. Your technicality. This movie's so dumb. Oh,
what
helicopter.
begins with a
Wait,
T?
was the helicopter chopping? Wow, what is happening? I'm so confused at what goes on in this movie.
Mouse over.
And now, boys and girls,
Mouse over?
Yeah. I want to see how much time we have left.
You can't see it. It's we have 20 minutes.
Oh boy. That's not bad though.
Well, there was like a weird
Considering-
sex scene that I kept like, I was trying to skip forward,
Looking
but I
at?
was just stuck in there, and I kept
And
trying
then
to
your
like.
mom walks in. You were like, no.
I was like,
it's
oh,
not what
I
it
gotta
looks
get out of
like."
here. I'll go back, and I was like, oh, I'm still in it. And I'll go, oh no, I'll go forward. Oh, it's more. I'll go back, and maybe if I back's the way forward. And I'm like,
This-
oh
this
no,
is like-
it's 15 minutes of this. When
This is like a Kingsman plus Hook plus Mad Max.
It's so weird because it's like at first I thought the war in the beginning where I think this is Gene Simmons or whatever, and you're like, oh, is this Rocky Horror? I thought the whole world was like that, kind of more like Mad Max. But then it cuts to him like, oh, I'm a college kid, and I'm like, then who are these people? Why are the police not stopping them? It's so weird. Like, why are they just allowed to operate? It's very weird.
Hey, Jared.
They got tied up. This is like the 5th time they've gotten captured and tied up. I think
Jared.
they what?
Stop it!
Which month has 28 days?
February.
All of them.
No. February. Those have more than 28 days.
But they all have 28 days.
But not only
But I didn't say only.
does Australia have 4th of July?
Yes.
No, they don't.
They have July 4th, but not-
It skips
not-
it. It goes to, out of spite, they go
Hey,
to the
hey,
5th.
Jared.
They're
Hey, Jared.
all of Australia is so sick of that joke that they actually skip
Hey, Jared.
the 4th of July. Yes.
Hey, Jared.
What?
3 men were on a boat and it capsized, but only 2
They all
got their hair
died.
wet. Why?
3 men were on a boat and it capsized, but only 2 men got their hair wet.
Yeah.
The other one was wearing a shower cap. He was in the shower at the time.
Not wrong. Not on the right
He was
path.
bald.
Yeah.
Ah, easy. See, I can't stop me. Got every single one.
That's it. Wait.
That's it. Did we just still riddle me piss?
I guess so. Hold on. This one's pretty silly. Why do lions eat raw meat?
Because they're carnivores.
Because they never learned
How to cook. Because no one's ever shown. But here's the thing: you better believe it. If someone threw them a hamburger, they'd be like, "I got to figure this out. I'm gonna. What is this? What is this? I didn't even. You could do that. You could do that.
Is what is it? Necessity or mother is the necessity is the mother invention, or invention is the mother necessity?
I don't know.
Why do bees hum?
Oh, it's pretty obvious.
Because
Miss Chris up there, get it on. Who's on top? I just wanted to know that.
Because they don't know the words.
but I wouldn't say they hum though. I would say they buzz.
Listen, the riddle gods say they do.
You're switching things just for the sake of your riddle.
What's the last thing you take off before bed?
You don't want to know.
I hate you. Your feet off the floor.
You don't know that. Because what if I take my feet off the floor and then take off my socks? So then it would be my socks. It's so easily not always the case.
What gets wetter and wetter the more it dries?
A towel, dummy.
All right. I thought this was James Bond's son. What's going on here?
I don't know. Wow, he did a gymnastics backflip. Someone give him a gun.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
That's
He does.
cheating. How come Gene Simmons looked impressed with that? He's cheating. Wow, he's just opening fire into a crowd. This is problematic.
This is pretty bad.
And now there's a helicopter shooting at people who are clearly unarmed with like anything besides a chain.
Are you ready? Are you ready for this one? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
A monkey, a squirrel, and a bird are racing to the top of a coconut tree. Who will get the banana first? The monkey, the squirrel, or the bird?
They're racing to the top of a banana tree,
Of a coconut tree.
coconut tree. But I don't know. Someone else at a different tree.
You You're on the right path. None of them, because you cannot get a banana from a coconut tree.
Yes, with my genetically spliced hybrid that grows both, you can. Idiot.
Coconana.
Yeah, because you know how, did you know that they have shoot, what is it called? A fruit cocktail tree?
Doomsday Blast destroy all valve controls?
Did you know about that?
Wait, what?
Fruit cocktail tree.
Like it's a tree
Tail.
that has a bunch of different fruit?
Yeah, dog. Actually,
What?
yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, there's fruit. Oh, there's one for sale. How much is it?
But will it survive in our...
I don't know. So it grows. Fruit cocktail tree. Grows. Hold on. Pick your first fruit. Year 1. Oh, there's a little video. Hold on. I'm watching. This man was sad because his tree died. He's angry because it's not growing fruit. What is this cartoon? Wow, it's only like $100. It's 100 for cocktail tree. 99 5-star reviews. It's $99 compared to $120. 4 to 5 feet, 16% off. What does that mean? Oh, it's 4 to 5 feet. It'll grow for ships Monday, October 4th. Can fruit in 1 to 2 years. 2 types of fruit from one tree. Red peach and plums. Can you believe it? Oh, there's one on Amazon. It only has a 3-star review. 6-in-1 fruit cocktail tree. 6 different fruit on one plant. Purple plum, red nectarine, yellow peach, yellow nectarine. That's kind of the same as the first one, but slightly different. Red plum, lots of plums. Apricots, currently unavailable. 8 reviews, 3-star rating. One lady, Manuel Camina, rates it 5-star. Good. All perfect. Glenn Foster. The tree is growing great. 4 stars. The tree is growing great. Their title was the same as the review. Title review. My 6-in-1 fruit cocktail tree. 5 stars. My first tree had to be replaced. Their customer service was wonderful and expedited our second tree that arrived beautifully without a fallen leaf. I can't wait for the tree to bear fruit. Thanks, Pixie Gardens. Looks like it was cut from a bigger bush. 2 stars. Product was skimpy. I think that's how plants work. You cut them from... Product was skimpy. I think that's how plants work. I think you splice and you could grow it from another. I think you got what you're supposed to get, sir. 1-star review, titled 1 star. After 2 weeks, the plant died. Well, get a new one. Return it. You have like a 30-day return policy. What did you do to kill it in 2 weeks? 5-star review titled 5 stars. Very healthy plant. 1-star review titled 1 star. This is fake. 1-star review. Nope. That's just not natural.
Yes,
it is. You don't know how nature works, stupid. They splice the trees together. It's technically 6 trees all just growing out of the same trunk. Gosh.
How fun though. Like it'd be like a party all the time, you know what I mean?
I just want to see it. I just want to see all those fruit that are all different. I think that's just cool looking. There's a photo of it, and it's just like a bunch of fruit next to each other. It looks so crazy. Gene Simmons looks very uncomfortable driving this big truck in his like cross-dressing outfit. Or drag? I don't know. What is it called? Drag?
I would say drag. It's a little bit more theatrically.
Yeah. What's the difference? Is there a difference?
I think drag is like specifically like theater-esque.
Oh, like entertainment purpose.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Well, maybe his character is a cross-dresser.
Hold on, let me look it up before I do another.
Yeah, I honestly don't know if there's a difference, so forgive my ignorance. Man, I think this is all shot in like... I don't know, where's that dam? Hoover Dam? Is that Arizona? Oh, I think they're at the Hoover Dam right now, so that makes sense.
Is that Arizona? Hold on.
Isn't it like near the border of like Arizona and California or something like that? I don't actually know.
See, so Wikipedia says drag is a form of performance art based on cross-dressing.
Right. That's kind of. I'm saying maybe the character, maybe that's just like what they do. Maybe it's not a perform. I don't know. I think it's what a weird role to have to play. It's weird. It's weird.
Any of these roles in this movie.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because it's Gene Simmons. I don't really know much about the guy, but was he an actor? Was he in more movies? I think it's Gene Simmons. I'm going to actually also double check myself. I'm pretty sure that was like a reveal of it because he like kissed the lady and his tongue was all long, and that's like a thing he does. I don't know this old band, whatever he was in. Kiss. Oh, I get it. He kissed the lady. He's like, I'm doing that thing my band's named after. Yeah, Gene Simmons is the Velvet Von Ranger.
Does everyone in movies when they kiss someone they go, I'm doing that thing that Gene Simmons
I'm doing a Gene Simmons band. Gene Simmons' IMDb is stupid. It's just a bunch of Kiss stuff.
Is it like Kiss movies? Like Kiss,
it's like video short. It's like, no, duh. I'm not looking at IMDb for his music career. This isn't Music DB.
MDB.
Yeah. Let's see if I can filter out stuff that's.
You know what? I feel like the person who made this movie did gymnastics, but he was made fun of.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, we're gonna make it cool, you guys." Look
he's like, "No, gymnastics can be masculine."
You know, Mario Lopez? Well, not him. James Stamos is going to do gymnastics and beat up. Gene Simmons.
Oh,
you guys love Gene Simmons, but look at gymnastics.
Gymnastics.
Whoa. Yeah. He was in Miami Vice. He was new in Windsor Blade. He was in Deadly Nightmares. I don't know. Oh, these are all very old TVs. I don't even know what I'm reading. Never Too Young to Die. This was like his third thing. Yeah. He was in Nothing. Bunch of Kiss stuff. Runaway. Miami Vice. Deadly Nightmares, and then this. What?
Say that last one again.
Runaway Nightmares.
The one before that.
Or Deadly Nightmares. It's Miami Vice.
Oh, you just said it really weird, and I didn't understand.
Miami.
I heard Mommy Vice.
Vice. Miami. He was in that, and then so this is like his third thing he was in, and he was in Trick or Treat as Nuke. And then Wanted Dead or Alive.
Nuke Dukem?
And Red Surf. These are all before I was born. Oh, okay, here's something. Action League Now. Rock a Big Baby short. Let's see. Millennium. Is there anything I recognize? Wish You Were Dead. The New Guy. Oh, I think that's a movie. King of the Hill. Oh, he was on King of the Hill. That makes sense.
A cameo?
Yeah. Ready to Be Born. He's Jesse. I don't remember any of that.
Ready Player One.
Ready Player One. Let's see. What else was he in? Oh, he's on Family Guy. That makes sense. Because he's himself, I think.
Oh, yes.
He's on SpongeBob. The movie. No.
I don't know.
He's a sea monster in SpongeBob. What? Why? That's so weird. He was on a single episode of SpongeBob. That's so interesting.
Can't believe I got this Mario Lopez.
He was also in Ugly Betty. 2 episodes. Oh, he stabbed him?
What's
his own nail. Because that's how Gene Simmons was killing people earlier.
Oh, I see.
Oh. They never showed the body.
Except in other guys.
Yeah, that was so funny. They did a Homer Simpson falling off the
It looked like an Uncharted.
Yeah,
thing.
it was a literal ragdoll. But then that's what they always cut away. They almost never show the impact. But that was so funny.
Well, you know what? You're never too young
to show the body hit the ground. The bodies hit the floor. Oh, just like from his band. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
I love that band. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the body floor.
Gene Simmons. That's how it goes.
How?
Oh, he's just gonna flamethrower the computer? That's not how it works.
That doesn't look like fire.
Oh, he shot a little.
Damn it.
Why doesn't he just... I like how it didn't work, though.
Yeah.
How did this get made have to say about this?
I think they loved it. I think they liked it. I mean, I don't suggest it if they don't like it at all. Wow, that was so lucky that he threw. Oh my gosh, none of this makes any sense. That's such a dumb ending. Oh, Gene Simmons was the narrator for Guitar Hero Warriors. Oh, I didn't own that one. I don't think anyone owned that one. Let's see. Yo, he was in CSI. Man, he's in a lot of weird stuff. Oh, he was in Family Guy: The Quest for Stuff video game. Let's see. Scooby Doo and Kiss, Rock and Roll Mystery. He doesn't play himself in that. He plays the demon. I don't understand who's Kiss then.
You know, there are from time to time some small assignments where...
And that's mostly it. What he did, the last thing he did was he was Armed Response in 2017.
Sorry, bro.
It's boring.
Thanks, but no thanks. You have a car we could use?
I'm done with this. I'm going to end the podcast. Hey guys, if you're interested in more of this movie sucked. Sorry, this episode is whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed the fanfic and the riddles and literally everything else. You can find out more and maybe some better episodes at bufferbuddies.com, or you could also help us avoid these bad movies by voting on our Reddit. So go to bufferbuddies.com, click the Reddit link, vote on the movies, suggest better movies. And then you could also join our Discord, come and view with us and watch movies with us and all that stuff. We're going to rate the movies based on how we think this worked for like the setting of like watching it with our friends or like whatever. And then I don't know. That's pretty much it. You get the gist of it.
Let's go.
Am I go first?
Yep.
I give this movie a 0 out of 10 Mario Lopezes because he's not in this movie at all. Jared?
I literally, I'm like trying to like go back in time and I cannot remember anything from this movie. I hate it. What is he doing in this go-kart? He's just driving. They're all just looking at him. I don't understand. That was fun. Thanks for letting me borrow that, guys. Chris, don't you want to give your rating? Chris, don't you want to give your rating? Tiffany, help me. We did something funny, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, I got it.
You know, Lance, did you ever get a good look at Ragnar's body?
2 out of 10 types of fruit. And Chris gives it 10 out of 10 random scenes. I mean, sure. I don't know. This movie probably been better if we actually like paid attention. It's an hour and a half, and I didn't want to watch it all. So thanks for listening, you guys.
Bye.
That's not natural.